Hello, in this video I'll give you a quick demo of the Insurance Challenge model, and you'll have plenty of time to explore the company more when you get to the class. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Insurance Challenge, and as we get into it I'll mention that the specific numbers and values that you'll see at the class will likely be different than those that I'll show you on the screen. But you'll get a sense of the data that will be available to you. And some of the decisions that I show you in this video will vary depending on whether you happen to be running the simple conglomerate or the 201 version. And these differences are noted in the case study guide too. Okay, so this is the opening screen, and from here you can navigate to the other parts of the software. And I'm not going to show you every detail, but let me quickly talk about each of the major sections, and then it will be up to you to become familiar with the company during the course. So you access the main areas of your business by clicking through these blue circles, for example, underwriting, agency production, etc. And in the middle, you can get information about the market, and at the bottom, you can get a sense for your company's forecasted performance down here, both on the agency side and the carrier side. But let's start by clicking underwriting. And each of the areas of the screen gives you information and decisions in a specific area of underwriting. For instance, you can allocate time for your underwriters to spend in specific activities as a percent of their total time. So I could change the 16 to a 35%. And as you see, you enter your decisions into the software in the white fields, or in some cases there are check boxes or sliders. The other fields are self-calculating and are driven by the decisions that you make. And is 35% a good idea or not? Well, that's going to be up to you based on your team's strategy and what's important to your company. But I can see the impact of that decision in the staffing section over here, and you can set commissions in this part of the screen that your carrier pays to your independent agencies by line of business. And there are also several reinsurance options available to you in the drop-down options here. And you can just click the option that you might want, and you can see the impact of that and the charge for it. And at the bottom, I can see and I can set performance bonuses for my agency partners based on growth and loss hurdles. And the reward would be paid out next year in 2022, as you can see. And that brings up a detail. We've transported you to 2021, as you see at the top of the screen, and this is the first year of the competition. And that's just so that you don't get too wrapped up in the specifics of today's market environment. No one's really sure what 2021 will look like, so you'll need to accept what the Insurance Challenge tells you that it's going to look like. So if I go back home, if I take a look at product development and management, I can see the three types of products that I offer: commercial, personal, and specialty. And if I wanted to manage a particular product, I just click on the field. For instance, let's click on the combined ratio here at 106.4. If I click on that, I open the property product selling into the general market, and I can see that I can adjust pricing. We can go ahead and say raise the price 10%. If you look at all the detailed information about this product currently, once I raise the price, and let's say I also increase coverage a bit by using these sliders, and then I click to update the forecast, you can see there's some differences here, including that 106.4 combined ratio has dropped to a 102. And go to Carrier Talent Management, Investments, and KPIs. I get lots of metrics in this section of the screen, and these update real time as you make your decisions to show you a forecast. I can go to Agency Production and Sales, and on this screen I set the parameters for an average agency in my network. These are independent agencies, so you're running this network as a separate business from your carrier. And if I click Source Analysis over here, I can see the new policies that are available through each of these sources. I can also take a look at the projected results of all the decisions I've made so far. If I click Carrier Performance, you can see a pro forma income statement, a product contribution report with profitability by line of business. If I go back to the income statement and look at the balance sheet, and I can also make a few decisions issuing or retiring short-term debt. I can issue a dividend. I can issue new stock or buy back existing stock. And if I go back to the home screen and click on agency performance, I get to an agency income statement. And on the home screen in the center, you have access to a few analytic reports, including customer analysis and source analysis. Okay, that's a quick introduction to Insurance Challenge, and you'll have plenty of time to explore the Insurance Challenge model when you actually get to the class. We look forward to seeing you there. Thanks a lot.